This video is dedicated to Antonio Rouse. Antonio, thank you. Who's that?
Yorion, Sky Nomad.
It's actually quite good. Go on then.
Xantcha, Sleeper Agent.
Easy.
Room of the Hidden Realm.
Of course.
Klothys, God of Destiny.
We'll go with Klothys.
Why, what is it? Well, how do you say it?
Klothys, I dare say. Yeah, Klothys. Klothys. Yeah, whatever. Just mulliganed into a worse hand, which is typically what happens. You can ditch your first hand and try a new set of cards.
Is that what you've just done?
Yeah, and typically you'll ditch it for a worse hand.
Oh no!
In my experience.
Or poop
pants. And I've only played a few thousand games, so you know.
Well, not a lot.
Nah, that'll be all right. We'll keep that one, and we will bin. I don't want to get rid of any of those, really.
Decisions. Ip dip dog.
Oh, God. We can't swear right at the beginning of the videos because they get monetized. For some reason you can't do it right at the beginning of videos, but they let you do it later on. So, yet another rule that we have to abide by for YouTube.
Wow.
Anyway.
So who's playing? Sorry, go on.
Anyway, as you are all well aware by now, I'm joined by who I've been referring to as Cretin. Your nickname seems to have become Civilised-Kai. That seems to have stuck.
Oh, okay.
And as we're all aware, you can't really choose your own nickname. It comes from the people you're surrounded by.
Okay, that's fine.
So whether you like it or not.
Right, oh right, I have no choice.
Well, no. You're Civilised-Kai, apparently. I mean, I'll just call you...
Cretin.
I'll call you whatever I damn well feel like, in all honesty.
Yeah, you do, yeah. That's why we get on so well, isn't it?
What, because I just do whatever I want regardless of what you say? That's why we get on, is it? I'll just pass the turn, Modo.
Who are you playing anyway?
Let's
look
annoyed.
At who you're playing. I want to look at the names.
We are playing with Patron, the Seven Deadly Sins.
Whoa.
Who is playing the... we decided on Klothys, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then Drone of War, another patron, playing Roon.
Oh, good.
And then an internet random Piro Siki.
Oh. With a lower
on
hyphen.
Xantcha _.
Oh,
are they called lower hyphens?
I think I've just made that.
Oh, yeah, we're going to say. I thought you were like dropping some kind of like knowledge on us that none of us have ever heard before.
No.
I think you'll find. Pushes glasses up the bridge of her nose. I think you'll find it's a lower hyphen.
No, I just made it up because I don't actually know what it is.
Is a speech marks or quote marks a double comma?
Yeah, in my world, yeah.
Oh no, not comma, apostrophe.
Yeah.
A double apostrophe, commas at the bottom, and is an apostrophe a lower comma? Or
I don't really.
You know what I mean.
To be fair, you are a lot better at me than grammar, even though I've read a lot of books and I love reading.
It is a funny thing that
I don't take interest in grammar.
The people that are really into reading aren't necessarily very good at writing. It's a funny, it is a strange thing that, and there's people that know other languages, but they can't write in said language. Like that's just oh whoops.
Well,
I just want to point this out. I have changed to this. This is a new commander from the new set. I've literally just changed out. The commander was Brago, King Eternal, and I've literally just swapped it out for this one for the sake of a quick game that we can record together. And our patrons have decided to ban this card. So I think I can get away with... Yeah, well, I don't know. It shouldn't be in the deck is all I'm saying. So just for transparency's sake. Oh, weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
And you've just gone and played the card?
Well, it's in decks that I haven't played since they banned it, so I've just forgotten about it. That's genuine, but I won't play it. Yeah,
well, that's very honest.
I won't play it. Well, they know. They know that the card's banned, so...
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, you can't be expected to remember everything.
No, there's a hell of a lot to organise. We've been discussing today, I don't know, by the time they see this video, the changes might have come about, but we've been discussing with the patrons changes to potentially make to the Patreon tiers, and
Your
go like
tiers.
the tiers on the Patreon, and maybe changing things around so you only get 1 week early access, because I think it's since I've been doing the Patreon, the channel suffered a bit because I couldn't ride the hype of new cards
fast enough
because the games went out to the public a week later because of the week early access, and plus the fact that no one's watching the week early access videos really. So it's like it's there just to hinder me in a way. And the patrons agree, so
you've got to do what
we're gonna change some things around on that. I think
mix it up a bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Why not?
Right, so it's, do we want a Muldrifter, Trinket Mage to get us into some fast mana? We can get rid of the Ghost Way because we're going to have to discard a card to the Painful Quandary. This player is going off because they've gotten into some fast mana there.
When are you going to use the Conga Reel at the bottom?
When am I going to use the Conga Reel at the bottom? Yeah, Conga Reel with, it's more of a fish.
Fins. Oh, sorry, it looked like
looks like more of a fish. Conga Reels are creepy looking things, aren't they?
Like them,
I hate Conga Reels.
Why?
Because I've only ever seen them at an aquarium. Obviously, I'm not, I don't go scuba diving looking for Conga Reels. And they creep in and out of crevices in the aquarium, and they'll come out like 6 feet or however long they are, and then they'll like slowly recede back, and they don't blink a single time. And they're the weirdest things you've ever laid eyes on.
Really, when you come out of this room.
Oh, Christ. Here we go. I never take as much, like...
You crawl out, don't blink, and come back in again.
So I just look at you. We're upstairs. You obviously don't know the layout of our house, but so I just come out onto the landing, stare at you dead in the eyes, and then just recede backwards
again.
Like I'm on some kind of dolly cart or something. Like no movement whatsoever. Just in and out.
And I try and nip past, get into the shower and stuff. Keep out your way. It's a bit freaky.
Freaky deaky. People called you out last time in the comments actually.
Oh, sorry, for having a go at you.
Saying you're having a pop at me every chance you got. They thought it were funny because it wasn't being aimed at them.
Oh, right.
But
I don't mean it really. I love you really.
But people did
in small doses.
Did call you out last time.
Yeah.
And there was someone whose name you wanted to bring up from the last video, wasn't there?
Yes.
Who, I don't know if I'll bother to edit the comment onto this one. It was from the Gargos video. We haven't released the Daxos video that we recorded yet as of this recording. It's coming out tomorrow actually. But the person on the Gargos video anyway, called Christopher Keener.
Oh yes, thank you.
Who said that they shared the video with their wife, who I assume doesn't watch Magic the Gathering stuff, but they both found it funny, like all the...
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. It was really nice. It was a really nice comment to make, and it's nice to know someone, because I genuinely do not have a clue what is going on the screen. I just sit here and chat every now and then.
Look at the bright lights and the flickering
I don't have a clue. And it was a very nice thing to say, and say she wants to be... Yeah.
Nice to have friends, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, someone's played a Possibility Storm. It's one of those players. Ugh. Yeah, Possibility Storm. For you... Can we not ban him?
Can you not chuck him off?
You're right, fascist, you. Like as soon as someone does something that I don't like, it's like that's just your answer to, I ban him.
Well, you're...
Kill him.
It's not that extreme.
Kill him.
Well, yeah, but you're the one, oh, Possibility Storm, or whatever the name was. So, like, it's a really bad card. Does it just mess up the whole game?
No, it doesn't mess up the whole game. It's just It's just a pain. It's a pain to play with.
Why?
Because I'm going to play a spell now because I want to make use of the effect that it does when it comes in, right? But Possibility Storm bins the card that you've played and replaces it with just some other card in your deck, so you can't.
That's a crap card. That's a shitty way to play that.
Well, it just randomises everything. It's like, oh, what a pain.
So there's no. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like you, P-Row Seeky, with your lower hyphen, whatever it is.
Do you like Seven Sins and Drone of War?
Well, the Patreon, so yeah.
What about all the other viewers? You're not like them?
Of course I do. Because if anybody sits and watches you, that flipping heck. Yeah, do you remember that advert? Oh, you won't be able to put that advert up, would you?
I bet there's people that know that advert, and I don't know if it's like this famous advert or not. Right, when we were in Florida, I don't know if it's like a Floridian statewide advertisement TV commercial, as you would call them, or if it's not international, if it's national in the US, right? What was it for? Was it like a bubble thing?
It was for like a pen thing, a kiddie's pen.
A magic marker or a magic pen, like different colours and stuff or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
it's a little girl.
There's a little blonde girl, and it's like proper cheap.
Yeah, it looks like it's been done
proper
in
cheap special effects.
Yeah. Behind a white screen, just sat her
It's a green screen that it's on, and then really crappy special effects. And I'll put a clip of it up, but this girl she's absolutely astounded and amazed by these magic pens because they're just incredible, apparently.
Are you going to do
and
the
she puts her hands up to her cheeks like Kevin McAllister on Home Alone, right? And F magic. And we saw it on TV when we were in Florida, and it's the funniest thing. It is
one of the funniest things I've seen.
It's like, what?
Even now, I only have to think about it and it makes me laugh.
I don't know how old that girl is now, but...
Oh, man.
It's magic.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's magic.
It's magic.
My creatures have switched around, and all the permanents have switched around with a Warp World, another one of those cards that... So these are referred to, I think, as chaos decks, where no one actually gets to really play their deck.
Shame.
They just
it all gets messed up by one player.
It all gets well, it's all right. Like, it's as good a tactic as any. It's just like it's kind of
but I think that's a bit of
bit annoying. It's like
bit of an easy way out. That
can we actually just play our
There's
decks?
Not really much thought goes into that, is there? So it's just cards that does loads of just messes up everybody else.
Yeah, seemingly.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that kind of tactic.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Yeah, I will. I'll tell him. I'll find out where he lives.
And now he's got...
Nearly burped then, sorry.
This in play. Oh yeah, we got a comment about that.
Guys.
I really enjoy the content, really, really enjoying it, but the burps are disgusting. If you could not burp, that'd be great.
No, I'll just fart instead.
We were going to get a fart machine, weren't we? And try see how long we could keep it up and people believe that we were actually doing it.
Trumping. I wonder if they call it trumps in other country. I think that's such a funny word. Trump.
I think that is
it's
a proper English way of saying it, like a proper old-fashioned way, English way of saying it. A trump instead of a fart or passing wind. A trump. It's a proper dorky way to say it as well.
I like it. I think it's a good word.
Yeah, you're proper dork though, aren't you?
Oh yes, says you.
I'm going to try and get into some mana so that we can actually... Oh dear, that's not good. So we've had all our colours messed up by our dear friend over here. That is 4 to untap, is it not? Oh. Well, we're probably going to get all of our stuff messed up anyway. Oh, I didn't notice. No one's been messed up more than Drone of War, only on one land at the moment. I have a feeling that this player is going to come after us here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, coming after us.
What, you specifically?
We have to get rid of 4 things here.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's definitely not going to have a fun time in this particular video, I don't think.
Why do you think he's going to knock you out?
Most likely, yeah. But we'll just what to do? Get rid of that, and yeah, we'll get rid of a land as well. We're hoping to get into some white mana so that we can actually play the game.
Oh, you've no cards left now on the thing.
Not really, no. I'll just take the hit for 11. Like I said, we're not worried about doing incredibly well this game.
I want you to win. If you don't win, I'm going to
Well,
walk out of this room.
I ain't gonna.
Oh no!
I'm afraid.
You don't know that. You can't know that. You can.
I can't know that, and it's what I've said a million times on the channel. You don't know what's going to happen, so
it's not over till a fat lady sings.
It's not over until a fat lady sings. So you just need to play it out and see what happens. Try your luck. We were actually considering, when we were talking about doing all this, and we'd done a few videos and stuff, we were actually talking about the idea, and you seem to quite like the idea, if I'm not talking out of turn, of doing it like a podcast or something, weren't we?
Yeah, we were, yeah.
Nothing to do with Magic the Gathering or anything. We would just talk
about other stuff.
Shoot the breeze,
just
wouldn't
everything.
We basically just
yeah,
talk
like
about
work,
stuff.
Life, everything, yeah. People that annoy you.
Yeah.
Car drivers. Everything.
Yeah,
just
people on the
stuff.
road and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just a general means of venting frustration. But I think it would need to.
But you'd be happy as well.
Yeah, I think there would need to be some happy things as well.
Oh gosh, no, I don't want to
about. I don't think it could
down.
just be like us moaning all the time.
No, I don't. No.
But I wonder if there's. Yeah, I think there would be some people out there that want to.
Maybe.
Just have a laugh and listen to things like that.
You have to let us know.
Like your friend, your new friend
yeah,
that you
my
made
friend,
from one of the commenters.
Yeah, my
like
friend.
She liked listening to you, didn't she?
Yeah, that
it's
was
like,
really
well,
nice.
there might be this big broad audience that just likes a couple of goofs talking about life and stuff. So you can let us know if you want to.
Yeah, let us know.
See that come to fruition, can't you?
Yeah, I can tell you about the birds in the garden. There's none at the moment, but there has been some goldfinches.
Right. Well, that was.
What?
It was just funny. You said, "Oh, I can tell you about all the birds in the garden."
I know.
There's no birds in the garden.
Well,
that's a great story.
That's why
Thanks.
I said it, because it was ironic.
It was funny.
Well, I thought it was because there now.
Yeah.
There's a stock dove and a blackbird.
Yeah, I think we could.
Widen the subject.
I think we could leave the birds in the garden talk for when we're really, 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 really struggling and old. I don't know. I thought that no one would have seen Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Neither. I was so chuffed about that.
But the crossover between genres and between media.
I was really chuffed.
People that are into Magic the Gathering, apparently some of them watch musicals as well. We're not. Well, I'm certainly not a musical watcher, but you're not really either.
No, loads.
But that's one of like two that I've seen. I've seen that one, and I've seen Singing in the Rain.
Oh, Singing in the Rain's a classic. I can't stand him. Yeah, it's great.
Can't stand him.
Yeah, it's a good film, that. Yeah, and we started watching the last Toy Story, but I was a bit tired after work. But I wasn't that bothered about the
I was bored
character.
out of my mind with that. We got up to the part. We didn't get that far. I think he found Bo Peep in the antiques place after he'd gone on the trek with Sporky. And they were talking in like they've just been in some playground and got thrown out of the playground and down into some ditch or something. And then it's like, Bo Peep meets Rambo type thing going on. And it's like, oh my God,
but I didn't
what
even
is
like
this?
Sporky.
I don't like Sporky.
And I didn't want to think that. I didn't have anything. I didn't watch any trailers or anything.
He's not a likeable character.
No, he's not.
I don't like Sporky either.
No.
He's annoying.
Yeah,
there's nothing really endearing about him. No. It's like you've got Jessie. I thought Jessie was annoying in the second one.
But she grows
But then she grows on you, and it's like she stops all the yee-haw crap.
Yeah.
And she's a likeable character.
Yeah.
Sporky's anyway.
Yeah.
We're banging on about Toy Story. But what's it called? Disney just seemed to be lazy at the moment. Like they were lazy anyway, talking about they did sequels to all the original films and stuff.
God, yeah.
Like what kind of? It's just so boring. It's such an easy idea. Oh, let's take all all the stuff that we've ever done.
Yeah.
And make sequels to it all. Like, oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
Let's go for the vault so that we can go for Trial of Knowledge. I'm sure you'll agree that that's the play to make here.
What if they don't?
I was talking to you.
Oh right.
The people at home know what's up here. They know how to. They know what they're doing. So we draw 3 cards and discard. And have we played a land this turn? Because right, we'll get rid of that. We have played a land because we have an answer for the Kozilek over here now, thanks to the Path to Exile. So we'll just have to hope it doesn't swing in at us again, which I have a feeling it might.
I'm just looking forward to Halloween, and then I can watch Halloween Town.
Speaking of Disney, yeah, we've had in this country, and I don't know if any other countries had it or not. Way before, like years before Disney Plus came out, there was this trial of Disney Plus. It was called Disney Life, and it's basically Disney Plus, right? Wasn't it?
It is.
Without all the like Marvel stuff and Star Wars and all that. Disney Life actually came out before the acquisition of Star Wars, so that dates it. And yeah, you found on there, you seem to have this liking for like low budget, crappy, spooky films.
Oh yeah.
Like not spooky as in like horror.
Oh God, no!
But
I don't want to
spooky
watch
as in
stuff
like
that.
like kids Halloween type stuff, like
that's
Goosebumps and all that.
Goosebumps, is it?
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. Viewers beware.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
you like all that type of stuff
because it's not horrible.
And so there was this god awful trilogy on Disney Plus. It's now. Have you checked? It's on Disney. Disney
no,
Plus.
I haven't checked. I hope it has. I hope it is for my sake.
Well, it was on Disney Life. We don't know if it's on Disney Plus or not. It's called Halloween Town, isn't it? I've never watched it. I've only seen bits of scenes from where you've watched it, and you really like it, don't you?
Well, to be fair, I really like the first one.
Don't even waste your time.
Don't say
it's
that.
It's crap. It's like low. You just covered your.
It's magic.
I nearly said your name. No, I nearly said your name.
All right.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think the first 2 are all right, and then it gets really annoying when they go to a high school and it's got high school students in it, and they're all just like, I look gorgeous. It just gets a bit annoying. So I think I turned that one off. But I like the first 2. Oh, what's the other one we've got that I want to watch at Halloween as well? With Jack Black in.
That's the Goosebumps film. That's the Goosebumps film. We were talking about the TV series.
Yeah, I like
before.
the first Goosebumps film. That's good. I like Jack Black in that. He's really funny.
He is good, Jack Black. He tends to play Jack Black in all his films, but
he does lend himself well to that.
Yeah, he does. I mean, you don't necessarily mind. Like School of Rock, he's just Jack Black, in he basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is good. He's good in everything he does, I think. I like Jack Black. So. Yeah, I like him.
We like School of Rock!
School of Rock is a very good film.
That's a good film. That's a classic.
I don't know when I think it's pretty old now, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it probably is a classic by now.
Yeah.
Now, this lends itself to what we were saying before, that you never know what's going to happen in a game. This has been a really weird one. I've only been keeping half an eye on it. We were in dire straits before, and now the players that were looking pretty good before have had like all these lands wiped out and all this crazy stuff going on. The 2 biggest threats at the table now are us 2.
How's that happened? Is it just your skill and judgment?
Well, it's these things. That was swinging in all over the place. This player had one as well, so everyone was having to sacrifice lands and stuff. And yeah, it just... Insanity has ensued this game, apparently.
Oh, good. I'm glad they've not got one over on you.
What, this one here?
Yeah,
they're at 5 life. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't realise how low on life they were actually. Sins is down to 10 as well. Yeah, I'm actually going to get rid of their creature now because actually, yeah, there's not a whole lot of chatting going on, so I'm not gonna rely on the fact that they're going to respond to us. Well, ordinarily, if we were over across a table from someone, I would say to them, are you going to swing in at us? Are you going to attack us?
Well, ask him.
And yeah, can't be bothered. because I'd have to message them and then wait for a response, and then they probably wouldn't ever respond to me, and it's like, whatever.
Don't know,
I might as well have just. Yeah, I know. Oh.
Have they quit?
Oh.
No way.
This is what happens.
Seriously.
But. You're not allowed to say anything.
Well, I'll say the quitters.
No.
What pathetic. That's pathetic.
You're getting more irate than I've ever gotten.
So they come in all cards are blazing, trying to wipe you out.
Yeah,
and then
just quit
it doesn't go their way, and they just knob off.
Yeah.
What a pathetic creature.
So you have gotten more irate than I have ever gotten. I'm just like, whatever, right? I point it out. And I get called out by people in the comments saying like, "Oh well, yeah, you're always complaining about it and all this."
It's childish.
Yeah, but I don't complain about it. That's the weird thing about it. It's like, oh my god, what are these people? What are they thinking?
Oh, I can't believe that. Doing all them attacking. Oh, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do this. When it's not going my way, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna run away. You wuss.
That's really annoyed you, hasn't it? That.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really annoyed.
We've got.
No, I think it's because you've told me about it. You've only and you haven't moaned about it. You've explained it to me. It's what people do, but I've never witnessed it. Now I've witnessed it. It's like, oh come on, you come out all attacking and attack, and then.
Wiping out everyone's cards and then taking people's decks away from them in a way with that. Yeah, and then as soon as it doesn't go your way, you're like, I'll bounce then.
Yeah, I'll just go off and I'll go and try and play someone else that I can beat and make myself feel better.
Like if anyone's had an excuse to do that this game,
it's you.
It's me in the early game, but then Drone of War has been stuck on one land for like most of the game now.
Stuck with it. He could have gone.
And he's stuck with it. Like, come on.
Have some balls, for God's sake. Gosh.
No, but it's a funny thing that I literally just point it out and people get all irate about it. And I think, I can only surmise, but I think it's because it hits a bit too close to home for people because they're like, oh, well, I do that.
I was just about to say.
That's a personal attack against me.
Exactly. The only people that are going to be offended about you saying that is the people that do it in games. Probably, and it's like, right, well, get over it. If that's what you do, then put up with the comments.
Yeah, I think that's fair
Either
enough.
play a game and stay in it till the end, or just go just go and beat people all the time, and then you'll feel really good about yourself. What's the point in that then? The whole point of this game is to it's a thoughtful, methodical, you have to think about it.
It's a back and forth, is
intriguing.
The
thing. You don't know what's going to happen. Oh,
the thing is, exactly. You don't know what's going to happen.
Never know.
It's a back and forth, and anything could happen, and other players affect your potential outcome.
Even I know that, and I don't even bloody play it. Oh.
Anger. Tempted for a Sphinx's Revelation there so that we can draw a bunch of cards, but...
Sphinx's?
Sphinx's Revelation, it's called.
I thought you said sphincter.
Sphincter Revelation. What was it you were talking about last time?
My bum's a revelation.
Scrotal sack.
Yes. Sorry.
You found the term sack funny, don't you? Because you're 12.
No, it's because it reminds me of being at school.
Yeah, it reminds you of that teacher
Scrotal sack.
I'd never heard that story before, see, so
that's something that's brought us together, it's brought us closer.
Yeah, that's one thing of beneficial, something beneficial that's come out of all this, isn't it?
Yeah, you heard a tale about
scrotal teachers and scrotal sacks.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Yeah, we recall really nice stories on here. It's a pheasant. Pheasants in the garden.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
What do you mean, whoop-de-doo? Bob Ross would be happy. I got a little pheasant in the garden.
He'd capture it in his hands and then put it on his TV show and enslave it. Happy little pheasant coming into the garden.
And this is how hard it is to get a little squirrel to eat. That's all there is to it. Aren't they the most precious little characters you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Happy little pheasant. And we've got to appreciate all of God's creatures that we enslave on our little painting program that we have here for you today. You didn't enslave. I'm only joking.
I know you're only taking the mickey.
He didn't enslave him, did he?
He was lovely, Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I love him. I like his hair, even though it was like iridescent. That hair with the light shining behind it.
Apparently, I mean, you hear all these stories and you don't know if they're true. Apparently, he didn't like his hair like that.
Oh.
But he kept it up because it was part of his brand.
Yeah.
Like on the tubes of paint and stuff, you see his silhouette, don't you? Like it's all part of the branding, apparently. Yeah. I mean, God knows if that's true or not, but
yeah, you don't know what to believe, do you? But all in all, he sounded like a nice guy, and he appeared to be a nice. I just didn't like it when he had guest painters on. I didn't like them.
That was.
They were just a bit.
It was clear that they recorded like 15 episodes in a day, and when they got the guest painters on, that was him going for a break,
to,
like eat and go to the bathroom and stuff. I assume that's what it was. Anyway, I have no insider knowledge. Way back when?
In the day.
Way back when? All those weeks ago?
Yeah. When I was first allowed into the room.
The room.
That had a no entry sign on.
No cretins allowed. You're like a little house elf, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
Is
like
that what
Dobby.
No, you're like creature.
Yeah, I am like, yeah.
Creature.
In fact, that's about right after this. After my rant on here
after that rant of that player that quit on us,
I just creep about
People are going to have a different... People are going to have a different outlook on you.
They can either like it or lump it. I don't care.
Yeah, people really liked you to start off with, and now you're going to start rubbing people up the wrong way with your incorrect opinions. Oof.
No, it's correct. You don't come into a game like that. Anyway, don't get me going again.
I'm not getting. You brought it up. I don't care.
Let's talk about Sesame Street.
Sesame Street?
How'd you get to Sesame Street?
Why Sesame Street?
Because I like it. I was just thinking about Count. What's his face? The one that counts.
Count. What's his face? The one that counts. I think that's his name.
Oh, what?
You're thinking of Count Dracula.
Yeah.
I think he's called Count Dracula.
What does he do? You do a
he
good
goes,
impression.
1,
That's it, yeah.
2,
Yeah, he's good. I like that. And we like the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever sat down and it wasn't. I don't know what channel it was on in the UK, but it was probably some kind of cable
I think it
program,
was Channel 4.
or it might have been Channel 4 in the like 70s into the 80s.
Yeah, I remember watching it on Channel 4.
I don't remember watching much of it, but I've seen little clips here and there, and some of them are genuinely funny, and like old Muppet Show ones and all that.
Yeah. Oh, we like the Muppets Christmas Carol, don't we? We like that.
Mm. Oh yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol is very, very good. It's a
watch
genuinely good adaptation of that story, though.
Yes, it is. Even my dad said that.
It is.
And he's like,
it's faithful to the book.
He knows his books, and he said actually they've done it really well. Yeah. Because a lot of films we were talking about the other day, weren't we, about the way they change history on films and stuff.
Oh yeah, Hollywood's very, very good for that.
Like Braveheart, they did it with that, and then there was another one about a U. But I can't remember anyway.
They did it with cracking the...
That's it.
I'm just thinking...
Enigma Code,
Enigma Code. Yeah, they did it about... There was some film about cracking the Enigma Code and about how some American did it when it was actually a British guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's so bad because eventually it will become entrenched in... because, well, I don't know, unless they're teaching it in schools and things... it can change people's views and change history, and people will actually start to believe that's the truth.
It becomes fact, even though it isn't.
Yeah.
I
mean, why change it anyway? You shouldn't. You can still make a really good film. It doesn't matter what continent, what country you live in. You just you can.
The heroes are the heroes, and that's all there is to it. It's like, well, who cares? Yes, I think that's okay.
Have you checked the post today? I was just wondering.
Bit of excuse us.
Sorry.
Have I checked the post today? No, I don't think I have.
Oh, I just wondered because I just thought about it then. I'll do it after.
Oh, all right, okay. Yeah. So I was hoping, like, with us recording this and having an audience, hopefully they haven't switched off yet. I was hoping that there'd be something more
entertaining about? Have you checked
and exciting
the post?
about, what you're expecting in the post. There's a story there.
No.
You could do what Hollywood does and just make something up.
Yeah, well, all right then. I should have said, have you checked the post? And if you have, on the way to check the post, did you get ambushed by some Red Indians and then run over by some water buffalo? Yeah, I could have made something up, but no, I just genuinely wanted to know if you checked the post.
No, that's just boring then.
Well,
not interested.
Okay.
I've got the Sesame Street theme song stuck in my head now.
Oh, sorry.
Here's another one for everyone watching. We like to get them involved, don't we? Who's your favourite Sesame Street character?
What, me? You're going to make me pick one now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Serves you right for bringing it up. This is imperative now. We all need to know, and you can't get the Muppets and the Sesame Street characters mixed up, or I'll have to flog you.
Hello.
Well, you've got a bit of time to think about it.
Oh, the bin.
The bin? There isn't a bin.
The one that lives in the bin. I've got him on my t-shirt. I've forgotten his name.
He's called Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. He's my favourite.
The bin. The bin, yeah. Yeah, that famous.
Well, who's yours?
Famous Muppet character. I like Oscar the Grouch.
Well, you can't be the same as me.
Well, all right. So let me do this, and then I'll enthrall you all with.
No, you're not enthralling anybody.
I'm sure you're all pressure on me. I'm sure you're all desperate to know what my answer to that question is.
I nearly said Bert and Ernie, but then I realised the heinous mistake because they're not in Sesame Street.
Yes, they are.
Muppets.
No, they're not. They're in Sesame Street.
Are you joshing me now?
Are you having a giraffe? Yeah, they are.
No.
They're in Sesame Street, yeah.
No.
How much? Do you want to bet?
They're not in Sesame Street. No, they're not in Sesame Street.
Okay.
No, they're not. I'm gonna bet you. I'm gonna bet you £5.
Bet right. Just before you bet.
I might just check on my phone, but
and our bets never matter anyway because I'm always right, and then I never take the money from you. So just before this is being recorded, right, and people will hold you to it. So. Are you sure you want to lose £5 to me?
Yeah, no, yeah. Cause look, I can afford £5.
It's not a case of affording it; it's a case of losing it when you don't need to.
I'm wrong. I admit when I'm wrong, unlike some people.
I'll admit it when I am. It just rarely happens.
Oh, here we go. Right, shut up now.
It really bugs you, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, you bug me.
Okay.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock. That's going back a bit. Yeah. Doom.
Ding, 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 ding. That's great.
Get your cares away. We'll just sing the whole Fraggle Rock song.
Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down in Fraggle Rock. Oh, I love that. I love it.
I think I messed up on my last turn and got rid of all my stuff by accident because I forgot that this only brings them back in at the end of the turn. But we'll get it all back at the end of this turn. So I'm just going to hold up the Ghost Way and swing it back over at the 7 Deadly Sins, who is being allowed to stick around for too long, I think. So I've kind of got myself into a weird loop and I don't necessarily know what I'm doing.
Why have you got like loads of cards
I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Like trying to take over the whole screen with all your cards.
Yeah, I just cannot concentrate at this point because there's too much stuff going on. But it's looking all right for us at this point. Let's just.
I might need to go to the toilet actually.
Okay, you need a little poo.
No, I don't need a number 2. I just need a little wee wee.
Well, I think now's as good a time as any for you to go and do that. Let us know how it goes when you come back.
I will.
How it is.
Do you want me to let you know how many sheets I used? How many sheets of toilet paper I used? Seems like you're always saying I use too much.
You're using just one and folding it in half 8 times, I hope.
You can only fold a piece of paper 8 times.
Is it 8? I always forget what number it is.
Can't fold it anymore. I've tried.
There's some weird thing like if you could fold it more than 8 times, the piece of paper would go to the moon or something weird like that. It gets a bit...
It's like licking your elbow, isn't it? Can you lick your elbow?
Apparently not. Apparently it's impossible, isn't it?
If you severed your arm at the top of it.
if you decapitate your own arm, then you could do it.
Yeah, watch this. I can
like,
lick my elbow.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah. I'm just bleeding
Told
to
you
death.
Told you I could lick my elbow. Don't you look stupid now, you fool. You idiot. Don't ever challenge me.
Oh dear. We saw a fox, didn't we, outside the house the other night? Which was really good.
I will
put a picture.
I will probably put that on the screen just for... I'll have to blank out the car registration because that's on there. But yeah, we did see
it was
a fox the other day. We've been putting some food out the front for hedgehogs and stuff, and the odd house cat was coming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we saw a fox.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was very skittish, but yeah, it was just nice to beautiful. I think they're gorgeous.
They're stunning creatures, yeah.
Really
I've
pretty.
since watched some stuff on YouTube. Have you heard the noises they make? They sound like hyenas, like they giggle. Yeah, it's.
All right, I'm not. You have to show it me.
Yeah,
because I know they can screech at night, and that is like a
vixens.
It's a horrific sound to hear at night.
Vixens scream at night, and they sound horrendous.
Oh, it sounds like a woman being murdered.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
it's horrible. And you're like, what the hell's that?
Yeah, it is frightening to hear at night if you don't know any better. No, I got into a kind of accidental loop here. I'll just talk to the audience about what's going on here. They've probably already figured it out. But that flickers all of our stuff when it comes in, including this, which comes in and flickers our commander. So we can kind of do that every turn and get loads of advantage out of that, which we are making great use of at the moment. So yeah, I think it's ours to lose at this point. Taking out the 7 deadly sins there. So now we've just got Drone of War, who has had the worst luck out of all of us in this game.
Wow, and he's still hanging on in there.
Still hanging on in there, says a lot about
come on, Drone of War.
The type of person that Drone is.
Good on you, Drone. I love you.
Okay. You usually do that type of thing behind my back.
Why do you think I've not got my phone next to me?
Yeah, you've got your affair phone.
I've got 2 phones. In fact, I might have more. Oh no, I can't believe I've just said that.
Yeah.
Oh, have you won?
I've won, yeah.
Oh, well, tell Drone of War that you're sorry.
I'm sorry for...
Well, tell him I'm sorry.
What about the 7 deadly sins as well?
Yeah, well, you can tell them too, but I'm not bothered about the other one, the quitter.
Why not?
He can just run off and crawl into a box.
I thought you were going to say he can just run off and die.
I nearly did say that, but I was trying to be nice.
I was like, that's a bit...
nice for me.
A bit nice for you. No, I was going to say that's a bit harsh, but yeah.
No, I was going to say that.
All right, fair enough.
You know me very well.
So you actually want them to run off and die?
No,
fair enough.
I don't want anyone to die.
No, but right, so I have to... What do I have to do? I have to apologise to Drone of War and the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah. From me, you have to say, Gretchen says sorry that he's beat you, but it was a good match.
Why am I sorry for beating them?
I don't really know, because I'm just soft. No.
Because you feel bad that...
But I've just witnessed it.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
I've won.
Yeah, well done.
You get to live with a winner tonight.
Yeah.
And we thank... who do we have? Drone of War and the 7 Deadly Sins for supporting the channel and for playing with us. This was an impromptu thing that we didn't know we were going to do this, so we just jumped online and there they were, ready for us. So
thank you.
Big
thank you
to
for
them.
Playing and staying in there and playing.
They stayed and played in there, especially Drone of War, although 7 Deadly Sins wasn't in as good a position as it seemed as though they might be.
It's good that
so
they stayed and played.
Both of them were in a tricky spot there, and they stuck it out anyway for the sake of us getting a video, which hopefully people enjoyed. So a big thank you to them for that, and be sure to show them your gratitude in the comments if you want to. And
no, it's been good.
That's that. Anything else that you want to leave anyone with?
I don't think so. Just try and be happy, everybody. Don't quit in Magic the Gathering. Keep playing.
Or you'll kick off.
I will go mad. Yeah. And I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see y'all soon. See y'all soon.
You are so cool.
No, I know.
That's it. People are going to think you're a Texan, or
really cool.
You're from Alabama or something. Yeah. People are going to genuinely believe it because that accent's dynamite. So what do we say at the end of the videos?
We say,
you're civilised-kai, apparently. So you're civilised-kai. I'm tribalkai on the EDH channel.
You just say thank you for watching, don't you?
Usually, yeah.
But I thought you said
unless you, of course, you want to have a conversation.
No, I thought you said something in before that. I can't remember.
I'm tribalkai on the EDH channel. Thank you for watching.
I'm civilised-kai on the EDH channel. Thank you for watching.